You say yes, start, right? Gabriela, you say when it should start. It's ready?
Yes.
We are here in Galerie KWADRAT, Berlin, in the midst of the lockdown, with enough space between each other. And I have the honor to introduce a new platform to the arts, what I think is quite exciting. Since nobody introduces me, I just do this quickly by myself. I'm Marek Claassen, the founder of artfacts.net, who is the platform that validates career paths of artists. And I do this since 20 years and have another 10-year history in the art world. So I was chosen here as the one to speak to you guys. I'm very happy and honored. And this is Pasquale, Mattia, and you have founded Maecenarte. And you want to revive this trend and want to make it available for the high network individuals, or to whom?
Yes, we want to allow everyone, even with a small amount of monthly contribution, to become a patron of the arts. So not only companies or rich collectors, but also like art lovers, common art lovers that want to get access to art.
Okay, so you want to somehow democratize the access,
yes.
Right? What do you provide to make people choose Maecenarte against other things to watch at?
Yes, the idea is like we started thinking what we can do to provide digitally an experience of art. So we have considered what is the offers on the online art market landscape, and what is being offered this digital experience of art, like 3D exhibition, viewing rooms, but they don't work. So what we want to do is to allow artists to explain their art, like storytell their stories, and keep the people updated about their artistic journey, so that the people can understand what's behind the artwork and really get empathized and create a deeper connection, even digitally, with the artwork. And so that's, I think, what's gonna keep people.
So that the artist is kind of having video, text,
exactly,
or images,
exactly,
to look behind the scenes of how would you do this, and offer the artworks, and then offer also, if I understand right, to connect directly with the art, to come to a kind of intimate one-to-one relation with the art, right? Is this what?
Yes. Right now what we see like in the online art market landscape is that the main social network like Instagram, for example, doesn't encourage this type of content because the algorithm just put at the top content which are Instagrammable, and this doesn't create this circuit artists that can post this type of content.
Yeah.
We want to provide a platform where this type of content will go on the top of the ranking with a chronological feed.
And how do you want to make this one-to-one or this physical relation between art lover and artwork happen through your platform?
The platform itself encourages to meet the artist, but it's not, the other point of the platform is the flexibility of purchase, because in the end people buying on online art platform, they do not have the possibility to feel how they feel with the artwork in the house. Then on our platform, with a small amount of money, they can check how they feel with the artwork into their home, and how they live for one, 2 months, 3 months. And this month becomes a monthly contribution that is discounted on the market price of the artwork. So after 5 months, I have contributed for an amount of money, then I decide to purchase because my monthly contribution becomes a discount on the price. So all this flexibility of purchase would involve people to buy art, but also gives the possibility to first experience art with a relatively low amount of price.
How do you actually come about of speaking to the people which are constantly under stress and are bombarded with information these days?
Yes, understanding art and empathize with art takes much time than the usual time people spend searching for products or scrolling the contents on social media. So basically we do not want to short this time. Our platform is just a starting point for a long-term relationship with the artists, because we are gonna introduce the messaging system into the platform, so that we hope that people that has so engaged and empathize with the personality of the artist then start to wanting to meet the artist, and then maybe starting a friendship, something like that. So we don't want to short the time, but we want to extend the time in a meaningful way.
How did you come to this idea? Because there have been, as far as I know, we called them Artothek back in the day. I think in the 80s we had state-run Artotheks where you could go and lend artworks, but I never heard a real success story about that. How do you want to change this? I mean, how does this work?
The first idea, like when we designed what kind of content we want on the platform, I started from my personal experience. My personal experience was to go maybe to art fairs and going around, ask maybe information to gallerists, and I was kind of like, I felt kind of like detached from the art, from the pieces, for the art pieces. So then at some point I met some artists, and I was fortunate that they explained all the art that was there, and I kind of like all of a sudden I felt a connection with the artworks. I felt like that they were talking to me, they were saying something, and so that's why I want to recreate this on the platform, and that's creating this type of artist storytelling and posting on our channel, but also on our partners' channels, like the galleries or the institution or whatsoever will be. I think we'll bring people and we'll attract people, because democratization of art, I think, not only like the accessibility to art physically, but also to the understanding of art. The difference now is that we are involving art professionals, such as galleries, such as thriving artists and the art institution, to do it. So that it's not just about a small site that is renting art from a small number of artists, but is really art professionals, like galleries and art institution, that ensure like a top quality of art selection on the platform, that provide this service. So that, I think, is going to be the difference with the past experiments of this method.
Yes, and Mattia, Pasquale, you are brothers, I heard, and it's like the Wright brothers, who's made flying with machines possible, with a new way of working and thinking. I think this is what you are doing. I thank you a lot, and I wish you all the luck in the world for this platform, and hopefully you gain more and more art lovers and turn them into Mäzen and connoisseurs. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm here with Elana Katz and Martin Kwade. Elana Katz is artist, performance artist. What is driving you to participate in there?
Yeah, I mean, I find it to be, of course, it's a unique project that yeah, what really strikes me is that it gives the possibility for artists to be supported ongoing, you know, and so this really makes sense, of course, because, for example, with the performance, just as an example, there's an enormous amount of work that comes into the conceptualization, the realization, and all of the post-production. And all of this is ongoing work, although what is visible is the presentation, you know, but to have the support from a patron that will be consistent and continuous, and I think that this is actually, it's sort of recognizing the reality of what it is to work as an artist, you know, in a way that's really important.
So you would recommend others, or did you already recommend this idea to somebody else in your kind of network?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of, I'm promoting it, you know, that, okay, I'm involved with something new and that is unique and that is exciting, and that also, yeah, I mean, I think that it is really important, maybe especially in these times of Corona, maybe it comes to the surface even more. Okay, that people are in difficult places, but how can we still make art really accessible? How can we continue the contact, also in compromised circumstances? And this is a really, interesting proposed solution to this sort of situation, you know, those questions, yeah.
And Martin, you are a gallerist since?
I don't know when it's. I don't know when it switched
Since
to a
early
gallery.
childhood.
No. It was for a long time in project space also, and it switched step by step to a gallery.
So I would like to know from your point of view as a gallerist, then, what is driving you then to support Maecenarte?
I think it makes completely sense now in this situation, because performance artists are kind of same like magicians or actors. They don't have a chance to show it in live, because we are in the lockdown, so it's not possible to invite more than 10 people or 5 people or 4 people. Sorry, I don't know what the rules are anymore. We try to be safe and have the distance now, but I think the problem for performance artists and this kind of art is super complicated now, because they don't have the people they can show them, they can take part in the performance. It's not possible in the moment, and so I think it is a good platform for Elana, like a performance artist, to take part by Maecenarte. It's also not so easy to show her works, because Elana is showing performances. There are videos. You cannot show the whole video, which is 1 hour. We can just show parts of the videos, because normally the video with its certificate you can buy, of course, from Elana. The videos are also in museums in Sweden and in a lot of countries, also now in San Francisco, the new thing.
LA.
Los Angeles, sorry.
In
exactly.
California,
No,
what is probably a country.
It's a new
soon.
post. New post. We know. Yeah. We know it since 2 days that it's a kind of. Yeah, and I believe in this idea that people they see an work on internet, they don't have the connection to the work, and when they see it in live, so maybe they like it.
Yeah.
So maybe they like it after 3 months, and after 5 months, and maybe after 6 months, and after 6 months, or maybe 1 year, the work is almost bought.
Okay, so from my point of view, if you want to add something to this statement.
So yeah, we all have to search for new chances to deal with art and show arts, of course. Yeah.
So Maecenarte perfectly fits into a kind of new bucket of
Voila.
art presentation.
Exactly.
It's one of the many flowers we have to cater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Thanks a lot
Thank
to you
you.
both.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the invitation.